She dug through her backpack for her phone, wondering how she was going to squeeze in the extra labs her biology professor had just assigned her class. She loved her biology major, especially her plant morphology class, but she needed more work-study hours, not more lab hours. A red bar flashed on the screen of her phone. Low battery. Need to make this quick, she thought, feeling slightly relieved she couldn't talk long. She passed the science center and jumped over a pile of leaves onto the concrete path leading to the library. She paused below the safety lights and dialed home. She hadn't spoken to her mom or dad since the rushed visit to the hospital 2 weeks before. Her father, always trying to do too much, fell from a ladder while pulling a grain bag from the barn loft. It wouldn't have been so bad, except he'd landed on a scrap heap of barbed wire. A broken leg and 16 puncture wounds later, he was now laid up with no one to help him with the farm chores or with the orders from his small woodworking business. She couldn't be home to help, and neither of her parents had asked. But that reality did little to relieve her guilt. A cluster of students, hands shoved in their pockets, passed her. She watched them as they disappeared into the library, wondering what it would be like to worry only about her classes. She skipped onto the sidewalk leading to the speech and theater building, adjusted her backpack, and listened to the phone ring. Hello? Hi, Mom. You sound tired. Natalie, I've been trying to reach you all day. Now her mom sounded exasperated and tired. Nat's guilt level deepened. Sorry, Mom, I've been in class and then work. Viv told me you called her. What's going on? Your dad's back in the hospital. Nothing serious, I think. He has an infection of some sort. Dr. Biddy had him admitted this morning. Nat cringed, remembering how she'd ignored the call earlier in the day. I can be home Friday. She didn't mention the lab she needed to catch up on, or the work shifts that she couldn't afford to miss. She'd figure that out later. No, don't, Nat. He's going to be okay. He just needs to get this infection cleared up. I've got Gary, Jim Harris's boy, coming over every day to help with the farm while I'm at school. Marie Claire is helping so much. She had dinner made when I got home from work last night. Her mom let out a little laugh. It was mac and cheese with celery sticks on the good china. Lots of people are pitching in. Even Cal is helping out. She's been on the phone calling Dad's customers, letting them know about the delays. Her voice had a false tone of lightness to it. Cal should be doing more than calling customers. She can help Gary with the sheep at least. Nat imagined her middle sister holed up in her room, talking on the phone while her mom prepared lesson plans, Marie Claire made dinner, and Gary tried to handle the farm. Cal never did a lick of work unless bribed or coerced. Lay off Cal, Nat. She's trying, her mother said testily. Then she sighed. Honey, given everything that's happened, it's going to be difficult to come up with the money we were planning to send to help with tuition. With paying Gary and the doctor bills and no money coming in from Dad's business, I'm not sure what you can expect from us. Don't worry about me. I knew it wasn't going to be easy for you and Dad, so I already looked into it and have it covered. The lie sounded fairly convincing, and she hoped her mom bought it. The last thing you need to think about right now is my tuition. Tell Dad I love him. I never need to worry about you, do I? Her mom sounded relieved. Thanks for being older than you should be. I know none of this has been... Mom, really, you have enough on your plate, Nat interrupted, not wanting the conversation to continue. I've got to get to class, but I will call Dad. Thanks, Nat. I love you. I love you too. Nat hit end on her phone and stared at the bright light spilling out of the speech and theater building's glass doors. The smell of rotten crab apples hung heavily in the air. Her parents didn't know that she was already trying to cover the tuition increase for her sophomore year on her own. She put